lizobuya namhlanje na lona lizobuya namhlanje na Yelele mama
Happy Kwanzaa. Yelele mama. Lizobuya means liberation.
Lona lizobuya namhlanje na Lona lizobuya namhlanje na Yelele mama Yelele mama Yelele mama Nanu no malanu yabale Nanu no malanu yabale Yelele mama Yelele mama Yelele mama Yeah baba yeah baba Mangati lizobuya namhlanje na Mangema lizobuya namhlanje na Oh hisotili kitan faster Yelele mama Yelele mama
How many of y'all celebrate Kwanzaa? Do y'all know that my name is one of the principles of Kwanzaa? Yeah, means purpose.
Azovuka amakhawa kulelizwe baba Azovuka amakhawa kulomhlaba nje
Did y'all know that Donald Trump bombed Nigeria Christmas Eve?
Now no declare to Yabalega Abadu Boba declare Giga Mandela Oh yo 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 Yelele mama Yelele mama
I'm gonna change the title of this live because I can't set my soul aside today, y'all. I'm so in my feelings. I might cry in this live stream. And if it's tears, it's just like tears for like this world. You know what I'm saying? I had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I was literally trolling Vaughn with my titles and stuff and the posts that I was making and stuff just to get in her head, fuck up her Christmas like she wanted to fuck up everybody else's. You know, but then I was looking at the world. I wonder what I gotta watch August Rello. Did y'all see what Nicki Minaj did? Y'all, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. When it's real stuff going on, it's so hard for me to stay hyper focused on this petty shit. I'm gonna be honest. It's so difficult for me when it's like bigger things going on in the world and in real life to focus on like petty YouTube shit. Who's a troll account and who was talking about somebody's? It's so fucking crazy. But I did pay attention to a little bit of let me say this. Everybody, listen, I see Mika in the chat. I see people. Listen, if I have not returned your text messages, I haven't seen them. I had to order another phone. The phone that they sent me, I don't know. I guess it must have had some sort of factory defect or something. It would not let me transferred. Like I could not even, I even went into the store to try to see if I could transfer everything over to my phone and everything. They were telling me I needed to make a new Apple account, and I wanted to get everything off of my old Apple account and put it onto the new phone that I got, and it would not let me. So I have to order another phone. So it'll be here Monday. So I haven't gotten any text messages or anything, y'all. I've been like really trying to upload stuff from my other phone and from my computer onto YouTube. And I've been listening to a lot of YouTube. I heard it. I heard about the pull up with JJ and Unc Fed. Y'all know I like both JJ and Unc Fed. Hell, I like Rec. I like Huggy. I like everybody involved. You know, not involved because it was just JJ and Unc Fed involved. I don't have anything against any of them. You know, I'm praying for Bam that the Blame Bam campaign doesn't go anywhere. But I have to say something. It's such a pleasurable place to be liberated from all of that need, because Bam hasn't reached out to me once and said, "Hey, UP, come on to YouTube and do some content for me." Had it been those other women, they would have been all over my phone, texting me, "Can we go? Can we do a panel? Can you talk about it? I need a timeline." They lying on me. It's such a freeing feeling to be cool with adults who know that every fight, just because they're in something, it don't make it your fight too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I have to say about, I love me some Bambi. You know, because Bambi knows she got these friends, and she done been on these YouTube. I don't know nothing about that stuff. And I rock with everybody but Gears and motherfucking John Frank. I don't have nothing against nobody over there that was formerly a part of the J4K network. The only men over there that I cannot stand and never ever will be able to stand is Gears and John Frank. And guess who warned me about them? Bambi. Everything that they did to me, Bambi told me it was going to happen before it happened. That's who told me what to look out for, who to look out for, what to do and what not to do. So when I tell you that, and the thing, man, listen, let me, you know, I just I feel so good about not having to, you know, and shit, we all know we are all formidable in our own way. We done all been out here on these YouTube streets. And I do want to say something to Unc Fed. I know, and to JJ. I want to say something. I know, I hope it doesn't make either one of you mad, but I know that, you know, Unc Fed feels away. I know JJ feels away. I don't know the history. All I'm gonna say is, think of y'all lives, because both of y'all have something to lose. We're all adults and we should act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And like, this YouTube shit shouldn't ever take you to the point where you want to basically lose yourself, you know, maybe even your freedom or your life. You know, I've had people knock on my door, you know, I've had people pull up to my mom's house and all of that stuff. It's not a good feeling at all. And I've pulled up, you know, tried to pull up on bitch boy and shit like that when I felt threatened. So I know both sides of it, and neither side feels good, you know. So, and that's pretty much all I want to say. I haven't watched anything. I haven't, you know, watched um any of the live streams and stuff, because, you know, it's just kind of heartbreaking, you know, and I don't know the details. So, but that's what I wanted to say about that. And I want to say thanks to Bam, because you know, I listen. I'm gonna say this. Bam, Bam, a tough motherfucker, and Bam, a messy motherfucker. But the thing about it is, we're all messy and we're all tough. We're all hard, or, you know, have our own strengths in our own different ways. You couldn't be. And I'm gonna say this about everybody, because, you know, everybody calls everybody weak and powerless and all of that stuff. We all have to have a certain tinge of crazy And I'm just gonna be honest. We all got a certain tinge of crazy to even be paying attention to this kind of commentary. We do. We do. To put so much energy into this level of commentary, I got a certain tinge of like I did not feel vengeful towards Vaughn until the last couple of months. Everything that she was doing, every lie that she was telling, I'm like, oh, she being led, she's a pawn, she's a pawn. But watching how she moves and watching how evil she is and the things that she's done, I never ever saw that woman that way. I never saw Vaughn as an evil person. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even when she recorded me, I felt like she was just being led. You know what I'm saying? Led around by the nose. But now I see how calculating she is. And that shit right there, it made me say, oh, bitch, you a calculating little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it changed my whole perspective of who she is and how she gets down. And then listening to the commentary that I was going to react to, which I still am. I'm not going to lie to y'all, just not today. So y'all got to forgive me. Just not today. I'm still going to react to it because you guys need to see her patterns and how she gets down from all the way from sectors that she's moved to and the things that she's done out here on these YouTube streets, from this person's panel to that person's panel. She has moved around. When you go back and you look at it, that girl is everywhere. I mean, absolutely everywhere, in everybody's business, on everybody's panel, talking shit about everybody. And the amount of people that she talks to and stirs stuff up with behind the scenes is astronomical. And then I was looking at all of the relationships that she's had, and then something has fallen apart. But she said, she points the finger at me. That's not my story. That's her story. That's not my story. So there are certain things that I'm gonna get my shit off. And I sat back and I allowed Vaughn to just get her shit off, you know, and pile up and do all of this talking and stuff and coming after everybody. And now that she's in her own little mix up within her family, right? Now she want to step back and she want to heal and all. No, fuck that. Because when I was trying to do that shit, this bitch was the main one out here. Oh, fuck that. She's taking shots at Too Strong. She was out here swinging for motherfucking Too Strong and motherfucking Mimi. And I wasn't saying nothing about neither one of them bitches. But her big mouth cricket ass was out here swinging, talking shit. She is a fucking instigator and a motherfucking orchestrator. And I'm going to talk about it. And listen, I'm going to say this. Some people might have a problem with me talking about it. You know, some people might say, okay, UP, let it go. But when I let it go, that bitch kept tugging on me. When I said I forgive you and I moved on from everything that she did, from talking about my deceased son, lying, sharing information, and I don't care what bald head nigga she have come out here and say that he gave her. I know what Vaughn did. I know what happened. I know what I told her, and I know what I heard repeated. And I know that she was the only person that I said certain things to. I know what happened, and I have every right to speak on it. Absolutely every right to speak on it until I'm tired of doing it. Until then. But I want y'all to hear something. I want y'all to hear something. And you know what? And the spirit might move me, because right today I don't even really want to talk about this. I want to talk about Trump bombing. I really want to talk about Trump bombing Nigeria. I want to talk about Nicki Minaj. I want to talk about different things. I don't want to talk about this person. I can't stand talking about her. And I know this is what she wants. She wants people to talk about her. She wants to be the center of attention. She wants to be the villain or the victim. One or the other. She ain't gonna have it any other way. That's how they all are. You know, them over there, that's how they all. If you're not talking about them, even whether it's good or whether it's bad, it's just not good enough. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm giving this person on some aspect what they want, but I'm not gonna give it to her the way that she wants it. I'm gonna point out every fucking lie that she told, because I went through her videos. I pulled out. I did not even realize that this girl, she didn't call me crazy. The psychopath of YouTube, the one that's in everybody's comments, in everybody's chat, on everybody's motherfucking panel, on everybody's phone, texting everybody. And she has the nerve to call me crazy. I ain't never been suicidal or homicidal over no damn YouTube. Ever. But she want to call other people crazy. I looked at all of the people with the nerve of her. My people gonna come out. You wasn't even good with your damn people. Motherfucker was out here swinging for you and had Anna about you behind the scenes. That's the crazy shit that I'm talking about. Because they want a fight. They want to be in some mess. They want to grow their channels off of the bullshit. The bullshit. Had old John Frank over here coming over here taking swings at people like Jamila and y'all getting ready to come after Blue and all of that shit. My people going telling Joy, oh, my people gonna come. I can't tell you what my people gonna. She knew them people before you with your little naive dumb ass. She knew those people before you and knows them better, girl. Knows them better. That's why I'm never gonna be no damn Vaughn. Vaughn hopped all into Bam stuff. Now it seem like she wanna be Bam. She want to be all up in J4K business now. She want to be friends with all of it. She is such a jealous-hearted, evil individual. She is evil. And I'm saying that. And I know her and her friends, the triple necks and the other ones, all of them. I know they're gonna come outside. I don't give a fuck about them either. Fake sobriety journeys and all of this weird shit. Now you want peace? Now you want to be quiet? No. Not no, oh no. Your lead barking dog ain't barking for y'all right now. So now y'all want peace because John Frank ain't out here on these YouTube streets going at everybody and piling up and y'all ain't got them panels and shit to come after everybody. Everybody laughing at y'all asses. Y'all came outside and said it was me, and truth is, and Bam behind it. They not friends. They're not friends. Yeah, can we get some more likes, y'all? We got 97 people in the room. They not friends. They're not friends. And all along, it was you. Y'all having problems behind the scenes. Y'all beefing behind the scenes. Y'all wanting people to pile up. Y'all running plays and y'all doing all of that fuck shit. And it took John Frank to come out here and say it. And it took Vaughn and Mr. Wanda to admit it. Play runners. You're too old for that shit. I cannot. Whoo. Shoot, she over there, girl, like she done won a damn prize. I got these, and they gonna be dragging your ass too. They gonna be dragging your stupid ass too. Give it time, girl, because you fuck up everything you touch in real life and on YouTube. I heard your last lie. I listened to it. And I listened to understand. Because I'm listening to you and I'm listening. I'm hoping. I'm begging. I've been begging God. I'm like, God, please. Every time I was supposed to go live and I had to change it, I'm like, that ain't nothing but God. I shouldn't go live on that girl. That girl young enough to be my child. Hell, she younger than my oldest child. I said I shouldn't go, but that bitch won't shut up about me. Begging that bitch, leave me the fuck alone. And she wouldn't. Over and over. Now, oh Lord, and the panels that she went on. Bringing me up. Referencing me or referencing somebody over here. Every fucking where she went, the bitch must dream about me. And she said, I'm her number one op. Bitch, I ain't never done nothing to you. I ain't never you sit up and you lie about every fucking thing that you have to say about me. Every fucking thing, and can't prove shit because you a motherfucking liar. You and that old bitch you sitting with now. I said it. Girl. What panel was she on, Samantha? Please tell me, Samantha. You can email it to me if you don't want to put it in the chat. But what panel was she on talking about me? The obsession for this bitch. She just won't. I'm quiet for days, and this bitch still won't shut the fuck up. Obsessed ass cricket. Oh my God. And that one is obsessed too. That one is obsessed too. She need to worry about her. Like, I ain't never done nothing to send her. That one is obsessed to what is their problems? For real. I cannot. Lord, I'm gonna start reacting to that shit. Making them look like fools. They are so fucking powerless and so fucking weak. Oh, and they got a whole army over there. What is your army doing? Where your people at? Because neither one of y'all can hit a link and talk shit by yourself. You got to have panels. You got to have 10 motherfuckers on the goddamn link with you. Where your people at? Where all of them panels to destroy UP and take BAM out and all of this weird shit that y'all think that y'all gonna do that ain't nobody been able to do in all these fucking years? Don't you understand you can't shut a motherfucker up with a goddamn voice? You can't even shut people up in death. You can't shut them up in death because somebody's going to use their asses for content. Somebody living is going to use them for content. So you can't even shut somebody up in death. So what you think you going to do? That girl is so fucking upset. You know why she obsessed? Because she can't control me. She can't control me. That girl is weird as hell. And y'all know I have never really had, Vaughn acts like we have had like this friendship, and I was telling her all my secrets, and we was all cool. I ain't never had no relationship like that with that weird ass little bitch. Ever. But that's the picture that she'll paint. Let me play something for y'all. Let me play something right quick. Hold on.
Way I was like, yes, I'm never gonna change. This is who I am. Here we are, 12 years later. Well, 11, yeah, 12 years, 7 years later, 11 years later, almost 12 years later. I think differently. I think differently. Never thought I would think differently. I'm so serious. Never, ever, ever did I think I would say, I don't want to fight anymore. And I've been saying this for the last 3 years, y'all. I said, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of being, and I've been saying this and y'all think I'm talking about YouTube. No, I'm talking about real life. I have cried, on my knees, I used to be in my car, on the steering wheel of my car crying. I am tired of fighting.
Listen.
I'm tired of fighting.
She's starting to cry. She's starting to cry in this live stream that she did now. This was, when was this? This was July of this year. Why did I go back so far? Well, because I'm going back to around the time when my son passed, when everything fell out with myself and Vaughn. So this might be a little mini series that we're going to have here, because I want y'all to understand that, like, I found clips of Vaughn talking about what happened to my son before the fallout. She was doing it in riddles. She was telling people what was going on in my motherfucking life before the fucking peace panel that she did with them. Vaughn was doing that. But on the phone, she was blaming Bam. Always blame Bam. Blame Bam. Vaughn was on the phone like, Bam is telling your business. Bam went into this chat and said, pray for UP, and she's telling your business. I said, that's not telling my business. I told her, calm down, calm down. But in the back of my mind, I should have known it's going to be Vaughn. It has to be. That's who it always is, to come out here and let the business be known. And she's let other business be known here recently too, you know. And then she'll backpedal and pussy pop and say, no, it wasn't me. I didn't say it. Yeah, you do. Because you tell your conversations on YouTube. You do. So, listen.
And I've been saying this for the last 3 years, y'all. I said I'm tired of fighting.
Right. Anybody in the
I'm
chat? Yeah,
tired
come
of
on, y'all.
fighting.
Hit that thumbs up. We got
I'm tired of being,
121
and
in the
I've been
room.
saying this for, and y'all think I'm talking about YouTube. No, I'm talking about real life. I have cried, you know, on my knees, on my face. I used to be in my car, on the steering wheel of my car, crying. I am tired of fighting.
That's her real life.
I'm tired of fighting. And
let me say this. When you have that kind of turmoil in your real life and you have that same turmoil on YouTube, that's who you are. You're not playing no role. You're not gassing shit up for the internet. You're not, that's who you are. You understand? When you are the type of person that will have or build relationship with people socially online, and then you'll tell their business behind the scenes, and then you'll come online and tell your personal business, tell your marriage business, tell your family business. That's the person that you are. You're going to be telling everybody's fucking business. That's who she is. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't think that she can help it. This is her real fucking life. YouTube is just like her real life. Fucking chaos. Chaos. Keep listening. Now, I don't know if it's that way today. Maybe she's in, I don't know. Yeah, she is worse. She is so much worse. And she's not even rational anymore. She's not even rational anymore. I never knew her to lie like, but you know what? I never knew her. So now I know her. Now I can see her for who she truly is. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. She might not be this way with everybody. But she damn sure this way with me.
I had no idea that God would actually change my perspective,
listen to
change
this.
my heart,
Girl,
you know, actively change my mind and show me that I don't have to fight.
Girl.
You think when you crying and you not saved that God ain't listening, man? He is listening to us. He was listening to me, and I had no idea that he was listening to me, and he would lead me to where I needed to be spiritually. Because I was so tired of fighting and trying to control things and trying to make things work. And I was tired and I wanted to be free. And I found freedom in places where, I was really in danger. And I found, happiness in places where it was really, despair. And it would,
That don't listen. Do you understand? Listen, she said she found freedom in places where she was really in danger. And she found happiness in places that was really despair. What kind of bipolar shit is that? That's an unstable way of thinking in itself. How can you find freedom in dangerous places and happiness in despair? It just doesn't make sense at all.
kill me and destroy me. And none of those things are of God. And I am grateful and I am thankful to God that He took me from that.
Hold on. This is, she says she glad
There
that
is
God
no
took her.
joy without pain, but God will offer you joy without any pain. He will offer you peace and tranquility.
So if there's no joy without pain, but God will offer you joy without pain, I'm so confused. It's like the and see, that's the thing, when you dealing with somebody who talks in riddles, they will say everything, which will give them an out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't mean it like that, I meant it like this. So you're gonna say the yin and the yang, and you're gonna make both yin and yang your perspective. So when somebody comes back to maybe react to it or something, you can twist it and spin it and say, oh, I didn't mean it like that, you're twisting my words. No, you're saying both things. You're being intentionally deceptive, intentionally fence straddling, intentionally yin and yang. That's what you're doing. You're creating an out for yourself instead of standing on your shit and owning your shit and sitting up talking about you want apologies from motherfuckers who ain't done shit to you. Fuck you. Fuck you and your feelings and all of your friends too, bitch. I said it. And you lucky I didn't come out here Christmas Eve and say that shit. I couldn't find the time. My real life is happy.
Without any sorrow. Yes, we have to go through things, and yes, we have to, experience things, but God, but God.
All them holy rollers over there.
My bad, y'all. I had to blow my nose. I got emotional. I said I didn't want to cry. I said I didn't want to cry. But y'all, I felt that. It's like I started, having flashbacks of those tears that I cried, and I was dead wood wrong, and I was living, existing, surviving, and I was doing so many things that I thought I wanted and needed to be happy, and God said no, and I was even, denouncing God, like, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. But I'd be crying and praying to him. And he was listening.
Wow. But I'm the devil. Girl, bye. Girl, goodbye.
So this ain't just about no YouTube for me. God has answered my prayer for peace.
When your listen, my therapist told me when your peace involves revenge, that's not peace. When your peace involves getting back at somebody, that's not peace. When your peace is focused on what somebody has done to you in the past, that's not peace. She told me, she's like, you're not at peace. She said you're not free either. You sit up in here, you talking about peace and liberation and freedom because of everything that you've gone through in your real life and everything. You're not at peace at all because you wouldn't even address anything on social media if you were truly at peace. So the reality of the situation is own the thing for what it is. Participate in the thing for what it is. Don't try to make it something that it's not. Ain't shit peaceful about this. Ain't shit peaceful about this commentary. That's not shit peaceful about the way that you feel. And you might feel free from certain aspects of you might feel free from certain aspects of certain personalities being in your, but you're still not free from what those things, how those people made you feel. And that's the thing that I kind of pay attention to a lot. That's why I say, I apologize to Vaughn. She didn't she said, "Okay, I accept your apology," but then a year later she said, "I really never forgave you." Well, then why in the hell would you accept an apology, and why would you say that you forgiveness and moving on when you really holding animosity? Do what Truth Is did and just sit in your animosity until it's fucking over. Instead of lying and playing in somebody's fucking face and still feeling away and holding all it and making shit build and build and build off of something that is not. You're a liar, a deceiver. But listen, that's neither here nor there, because the ultimate goal is for you to forgive yourself. You understand? Yourself. You have to understand it. Did I do something to Vaughn's reality to warrant what Vaughn's reality is doing to me? And I'm going to say absolutely fucking not. No, I didn't. So I don't have anything to apologize to her for. Now, after this little and I'm not even going to stoop to the levels that she stooped with me. My children, my family, my pets, all of that shit. Bitch up here lying, talking about I'm running around YouTube talking about she doxed my dog. You lying ass bitch. How could I ever say you doxed the goddamn dog? You lying ass bitch. I said y'all found my dog. You and Too Strong stalking so fucking much. You found a lost poster for my dog and you made a channel and posted that shit on YouTube to put my number and my mother's number out. I ain't gonna never forgive you for that shit. I ain't never gonna forget it. Because what does my mother have to do with any of it? And I was focusing on my 84-year-old mother, not my damn dog. My dog don't know you, don't give a fuck. You understand? But my mother has been receiving phone calls, weird ass phone calls, ever since you and your friend did that shit. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, bitch. I will never forgive you for that. What you do to me, though, is a whole different thing. But when you go to involving my children and my motherfucking family that don't have shit to do with it or shit to do with you, bitch, and I ain't never spoke on yours and never would. I don't want your fucking karma. You know why? Because, Vaughn, I hear your voice. Your life is fucked up in real life. You cry about what's going on in your family, the love that you not receiving. That's not my life. No matter how much you motherfuckers try to paint it that way, it's nothing but fucking jealousy. That's not my life. Your shit ain't my shit. Girl, I ain't never gonna come on YouTube and try to create a goddamn family out of goddamn
trying
YouTubers.
To run from it. Let go and let God. Ooh. Let go and let God.
She didn't need to practice what the fuck she preached. Ain't none of them saved. None of them. Absolutely none of them are saved. Ain't no way in the world you would come on here and weaponize somebody's trauma as a saved individual. There's no way that you would come on here and pile up on panels and talk about somebody's body and all of that weird shit if you were saved. There's no way that you would go after people's children and their deceased loved ones, their parents and all of that shit if you were saved. There's absolutely no way. You people are the furthest from saved, and you need to stop saying that, because there ain't nothing about you that's saved. Saved people wouldn't even watch this content, not to the extent that you watch it, following everybody all over YouTube and everybody goddamn chat carrying bones. And isn't it, listen, didn't they say over there, I think one of them posted a community wall where they said trying to change somebody's mind about somebody else's witchcraft. And that's all the fuck that bitch does. Everybody over there tries to do that all the damn time. You want to change their mind about the way they feel about somebody else. Oh, she ain't gonna do nothing but break your heart. She ain't gonna do nothing but tell your business. She ain't gonna do nothing but dox you, and then they the ones that's all doing it. The ones that's saying that I'm gonna do it or Bam gonna do it, those are the ones that's doing it. Go figure. Go figure. Let me let her finish this.
By his grace, which is through faith. And I have good faith in God.
Y'all, I was watching this bitch, and I guess she had her little best friend from real life on here, right? She's talking about, I don't want you to be doxxed. Those people over there are going to dox you. What you mean, your fucking friends, bitch? Because y'all the only ones that do it. You mean your pile of friends, ho? You better tell your friend, you need to watch out for my friends, bitch. She need to watch out for you, bitch. Because when you get in your feelings, you gonna bring her shit to YouTube too. Fuck out of here. Girl. Sitting up there telling that girl, oh, those people over there, those are the weird people over there. No, you the weird bitch. Shit. Motherfuckers over there talking about Bam docs, but they sitting up talking about they done paid for Bam's information. The fuck? Come on now. Girl, and this bitch set up on that, because we gonna listen to the end of the live that she did. Because I want y'all to hear something. Hold on. I don't want my phone to go dead though. Hold on. I know she always saying we the weird ones. So the end of that clip said it's time to let go and let God. That was done in July while she was doxing my family, while she was sitting on panels dragging people, while she was preparing to run plays, while she was running plays behind the scenes and shit. She's saying let go and let God. This was shortly before she did that shit. This was shortly before she did all of that shit. She was calling my name in admiration, and then I find out behind the scenes, she was calling my name. Oh, UP needs to go live, and where's UP? And I miss UP, but behind the scenes, the bitch was dragging my name, telling motherfuckers don't talk her to the phone on her. Don't talk to her on the phone. She's a witch. Don't trust her. You're the snake, honey. You're the snake. Because all while I was pouring my heart out and I was grieving, bitch, you was talking shit about me behind the scenes, and you admitted it recently. So who's the fucked up individual? You are. All while I was telling Von what was going on in my life, thinking that she was saved, this bitch was running to Joy, and she admitted it. Telling Joy don't trust her. She's the devil. She's evil. And telling other people that shit too. But she's a whole victim, right? I can't. You are no victim. You enjoy this shit. You enjoy trying to destroy people. So listen, I was going to make this live about the people, the relationships that she's come between, but I really want to take their voices out because I know the names of the channels. I know what relationships she done tried to come between. Oh Lord, I want to say, I almost said some names, but I don't want to pull other people into it. And people are moving on from this shit. They really are. They're moving on from it, but Vaughn won't let me go. She won't stop speaking on me. She won't stop focusing. Her friend, even though her friend is quiet now, still obsessively watching every fucking thing that I do. Every fucking thing that I say, obsessively. So I can't. Samantha, that's an old video. She don't have no hair like that anymore. That's a old ass video. Vaughn is a step up above from Skeletor right now. Her hair is shorter than that now, and she's a step above from motherfucking Skeletor. That's a old ass video that she posted. She needs to stop it. Need to leave people alone. Shit, her life will start going better. Leave motherfuckers alone, girl. Focus on your life. Shit. Can't tell you what to do. You gonna do what the hell you want to do. Yeah, it is, Samantha. Her hair is short. She had a camera slip a little while ago. Her hair was short as hell. She was, I don't know. Maybe she gained some Christmas weight or something. Maybe she did. Shit, I did. My back is bigger now, Vaughn. It's bigger. I gained me some Christmas weight. I ate good. So, anywho, like I said, I was gonna do this live about, but we know the sip. We know I have the live where she came up on my panel, and she was trying to come between, the sippers the sipper 1 and sipper 2 relationship. I told y'all that with MP and Bam, MP and Bam were cool first before Vaughn even came along. She got in between that, and became a super fan of Bam's and started swinging for Bam and doing all of this shit. And when I listened to the content, they did start coming for her first. They did over there from that sector. That's what they do. But she did. She inserted herself and she picked up the gauntlet and she started to fight for other motherfuckers. And she started to fight for Bam. And that's what she did with Mimi. And that's what she did with Too Strong. And that's what she's going to do with Miss Tawanda. She picks up that gauntlet and she starts to fight. Like whatever Miss Tawanda had going on with me ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking Vaughn. Why the fuck she speaking on it? Whatever motherfucking Mimi had, like Mimi ain't, I don't even know why the fuck Mimi or Miss Tawanda ever say anything about me. Cause I ain't never said nothing about no Mimi until she cussed me out that day for fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing with her weird ass. But they're all weird. Yeah, the patterns, Spencer, the patterns never fucking change with her. Over and over and over again, she's gonna insert herself in relationships. And she's a motherfucking lie when she says that she on the phone with Tawanda, but they don't talk about no goddamn John Frank. Bitch, that's all y'all talk about. Me and probably motherfucking John Frank and Bam. What the fuck else y'all got in common? Y'all ain't got shit else in common. That old bitch only cool with you because of me. She think you gonna give her something. You don't know shit about me. The only thing that you can give her ass is lies, just like you've been doing. She think you could give her something about motherfucking Bam. That's the only reason that bitch is in your face, girl. The way that them motherfuckers talked about your stupid ass, honey. I can't. So I'm just gonna girl, I was looking at your track record. You are a very destructive person when it comes to friendships, when it comes to relationships. Hold on, let me see what I can find. Hold on, let me pull some other stuff up. Give me a second.
under the name of you. Call your goons off. You don't need nobody for.
Now, this little clip, I'm shout out to the motherfucking Bushes, okay? Because all of these clips that I have right now were sent to me by someone else because I was on my journey, trying to heal, trying to move on. I was actually in the not in the mountains, but I was up north at our cabin and everything. And Triple Neck went live. And I guess she was saying, call my goons off or something. So we're going to go down there because remember I told y'all that this all started shortly before my son passed, right? And it started because Vaughn had already been on a path to throw myself and Bam up under the bus, I guess. That was her path prior to my son even passing, because that's pretty much what came out. That she had been talking to Mimi and she had been talking to Too Strong, and they had been telling her that she needed to, they need to work things. I'm just going based upon what Vaughn said recently about her, hooking up with them, and then going based upon what John Frank said is that behind the scenes, people told her that she needed to apologize to him so they could work things out and they could all come together. Well, their goal was to come together to destroy somebody else. It wasn't no come together and let's just squash this shit. And you could tell that because look at where John Frank and Vaughn are now. They won't be there permanently, though. They won't, because they always make up over there and they always get back good, whatever, fake good, and then hold all of this animosity and then save it for a later day. You understand? When more people are mad, then they'll all pop out and get mad at that one person and pile up on that one person. So that's what they love to do. So Triple Neck, weak bitch, is a part of that shit too.
For me over here, yo. You don't need nobody up in these streets out here trying to recruit a muscle. You need muscle over there, shorty.
I need muscle. What the fuck I need muscle? I'm not in the mob. I'm a non-violent person. I'm only talking. What the fuck do I need some muscle for? You wouldn't be considered muscle. And I really, and some people might say, okay, well, Nia, why is it okay for people to send you clips? I fucking love my supporters. When I didn't want to hear this shit, they didn't bring it to me. When I said, when I call a couple of people that I know take screenshots and shit and be getting this kind of stuff, I'm like, hey, do you have any lives during this month? Do you have any clips about what was being said about me or any of us from this month or this month or this month? Because I don't have any. I started getting them. So shout out to y'all. I thank y'all. Y'all block these accounts, right? Y'all block these accounts, right? So they in here saying that first of all, they got a derogatory name. They got a derogatory name in here for certain accounts. But let me say this. Lovely ain't coming for me. And can't nobody come for me. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I see all of this shit for what it is. In order for anybody to come for me, I would have to be willing to do a back and forth. I have left that space a long fucking time ago. And when all of that I'm Paradise shit came out, I let them people over there in that sector know, you're not coming after me for no fucking troll accounts. You're not making up no reasons to beef for me. I will not help you grow your platforms. But I heard you, and that's why I'm wondering who that troll account is. You know what I'm saying? Even though I really don't care about stuff like that. But I heard certain content creators like Tawanda say that I'm afraid of somebody. Are you afraid, Tawanda? Is that why you need it, John Frank? Is that why you need somebody, some big mouth cricket like Vaughn? Are you afraid, ma'am? That's what I want to ask you. and stay out my chat trolling. Y'all make sure y'all get those trolls as soon as they come in. Just block them. Don't time them out. Just ban them completely. Block them. I have absolutely no time for it. No desire to deal with them. And I won't be hunting none of them either. It's weird.
You know what I'm saying? You got obsessed fans. You hiring people to come out here to kick it off with people for no apparent reason in the name of you, okay? To try to...
I'm hiring people to come out here and kick it off in the name of me. Didn't you pop off at one of my moderators on behalf of somebody else based upon a lie? My moderator hadn't said anything to you, bitch. Didn't you do that shit? Were you hired, you fat, funky, no-neck ass bitch? Huh? Were you hired by Papoose to talk about Remy Ma? Was you hired by whoever you talking about to talk about them, you stupid ass bitch? Were you hired, oh? I know this shit is old, but you can't tell somebody when to address something, especially since I'm just now hearing it. This is months old. So this ain't new. This is back in August or July or something when this bitch was coming. I'm just showing y'all the patterns of how all of this shit started. How we didn't want none of this shit, and these bitches kept coming and coming and coming with lies. Lying ass, weak ass bitches. Plural, not singular.
To find you some muscle in these YouTube streets. Be your own motherfucking muscle. Come out here and get your own hands dirty. You know what I'm saying?
All I
you
do,
need
bitch.
Muscle, shorty. You need some muscle over there.
Girl, you need some. So that was triple. So let me go to this one. Hold on. Yeah, I was.
You know what I'm saying? That was.
This one is about something else. Hold on. Make sure I got the right ones. Let me try to find it, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Trying to find the clip that I need to play. Yeah. Hold on.
Wearing this shit, sitting over there acting like somebody had made a who was it? Somebody had made a community wall post. Somebody said I was a John Frank or somebody said that he got him and his 8 brothers or some shit. Nigga, you ain't even got no family. You mean your bitch family? You mean your bitch family? You mean the same? You say the same? You and the same bitch? Y'all said was gonna pull up over here and ain't did shit. You putting her family in jeopardy now? You put her family in the line of fire?
Why your 8 brothers ain't been help you? All these niggas on your ass. Why your 8 brothers ain't been help you?
They ain't his fucking brother. He ain't got no family. He ain't got this the same motherfucker who didn't even go to his mom's funeral or his sister's funeral. He's a bitch. That speaks volumes.
Nobody. I don't need nobody. Not for no bitch ass JJ. I don't need nobody for you, dog.
Real shit. You're not a pastor. Yeah, like Hughes, that nigga. Everybody know. Everybody look at you and then they look at him like.
Now y'all might be wondering, why in the world is UP playing Anaya and Rashid? Don't nobody say Anaya and Rashid's name because they're gonna come outside and don't nobody want to hear her talking about I'm your leader. Why is UP coming up here stirring up all of this shit with all of these people who haven't really said anything in the last couple of days? Because all of them motherfuckers was stirring up shit with me when I wasn't saying, when I was saying nothing. They was on panels. They were talking shit. But what I played that clip because I found it interesting that Anaya and Rashid talked about JJ in that way when they went through the same fucking thing. They got brothers and sisters, and when their whole life was being drugged across these YouTube streets, I didn't see their family out here. I saw us over here swinging for them. I didn't see no Anaya and Rashid's brothers or nothing like that out here swinging for them. I saw them motherfuckers cash apping me, bitch. Me. Reaching out to me. My motherfucking supporters, bitch. I didn't see nobody from their motherfucking family swinging for them out there on these YouTube streets. I watched y'all motherfuckers get drugged for filth. We helped y'all through that shit. And then you turn around and pile up with every motherfucker that drug your ass against us with lies, Anaya. You a fucking liar about most of the shit that you done said about me and every fucking body over here. The things that y'all did, the things that y'all say are fucking lies, and you create false narratives as a reason to attack somebody. It's a lie that I was told that I should have heard about false narratives. I couldn't find it, but I'm not even going to say that. But when you have to create a reason to beef with somebody, because that's what Vaughn and Too Strong and Anaya and Rashid did. They created reasons to beef with somebody. Anaya created reasons to beef with Joy, and all of that shit, knowing damn well that Joy didn't do shit to her. Same with me. And it's all evident. You can see it in all of those fucking text messages. And guess who was a part of that too? Vaughn. Vaughn is always a part of this shit. It's one person that is talking to every fucking body. But that bitch wants to sit around and blame everybody else. No, No, we're not getting ready to let that happen. At least I'm not. Hold on, let me pull up another one. Hold on. So we got some. I was listening to hold on. I was listening to who was I listening to earlier today? Oh, I listened to a little bit of Mo No-No's live with John Frank. I did. I listened to a little bit of that. She looks for reasons to bring people up too. I'm talking about all of y'all today. All of y'all. I know what's going to happen. I'm prepared for it. I'm not scared.
You mean to tell me when a very
You said what? Oh, hey. Vaughn is from Vaughn's channel. It's called Vaughn's Reality. We're about to listen to her again. We about to get into it. She preaches about God and she cusses people out and doxes them and talks about their traumas and all of this stuff. And then she runs and cries and says she's a victim and everybody else is the devil. And,
But that's arguments on the panel that we be having. Because I already done accepted those. I said, this is the chemistry. I got to accept that. You know what I'm saying? But this other one was something different. I'm like, this was some UP shit, bro.
Listen.
You believe this and you push that and you push the narrative.
Listen to this. So, John Frank, I got to talk to you too, bro. Since everybody else throwing out everybody's name, shit, I might as well go after everybody that came after me when I didn't want to be fighting and arguing and beefing with people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she is a gaslighter. So John Frank has this narrative out here that I'm a liar, right? You heard Rick was looking for him. He was? See, I didn't see his live. Somebody text me earlier today and told me I needed to watch his live, but by the time I went, it wasn't there. I didn't see it. I didn't see Rex live. I would like to see it, you know. And I didn't really watch. I watched a little bit of Unfed, and I listened to some of what Bam was saying, but I didn't she from Cricket Sector. Who from Cricket Sector? If they're from over there and they get to talking like sketchy, just block them. If it's anybody from over there, because you know she sends her people, they send their people over here to troll us, constantly saying that we trolling, but they're constantly sending people to my damn chat. They can talk for hours though, but I want to talk about this though for a second.
And for me, it wasn't that.
Yeah,
And
I don't think it was that for her either.
I'm irritated about the stupidity.
But John, in fairness to both of y'all, being honest, you know how it is. You already beefing with motherfuckers, and she did have people coming after her. And then you came in right in the middle of that. She probably should have shut up. You probably should have never made a post. There's a whole lot of I should, I could, I would have that didn't happen. I see it now as both of y'all being exactly alike. I don't even see why y'all had to do posts and shit about it. Because I know a lot of people can't stand posts to be done about them.
You're right, but I came in hot. I came in hot because it's like, it wasn't even the person I'm talking to. It's you. You know what I'm saying?
Being fair, regardless of how hot you was. If you don't want nobody making posts about you, then you should be the number one person that don't make posts about people.
But you know what, Misty? This is what I'm saying. Me expecting shit, I expected either nothing or the person that was about to say something. Mm-hmm. Not a motherfucker that is not about coming from left field. That's what kind of irked me. I'm like, bro, I fuck with you. What's your issue? You think I got the issue. What's your issue if you think I'm on you?
Honestly, I don't think that y'all really fuck with each other. I don't want to drag this out to have Sakina the need to come back and address a whole bunch of bullshit.
Now, this live was about, I guess they fell out. I wasn't watching then either. They fell out, had a little beef or whatever. This ain't about Sakina. I wanted to address the whole John Frank thing again, because I honestly feel like that's a topic that should be explored, you know, because I'm thinking, I'm going to ask y'all in this chat, when they start going through shit, I always back off. I always ignore their shit. I never insert myself in their shit. I say, just let it ride. But see, now John Frank is back into it. Well, I don't know how long it's going to last, but I just know that I want to fucking talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? I want to talk about it. And I feel like he didn't give a fuck. Neither one of them gave a fuck when I was going through. As a matter of fact, they laughed, they kikied, they made it their content, they made it worse, they inserted themselves, they talk, and they still fucking talking about it. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like I have the right to be a reciprocator. Don't y'all think so? Shouldn't I reciprocate some shit? I mean, I've been begging people to stay out my fucking business. They brought their shit to YouTube. I think I'm going to talk about it. That's what I think I'm going to do. $, and it could be a man across the street. I think what Miss Tawanda did to John Frank is fucked up. But I think what John Frank has been doing to so many people on these YouTube streets has been fucked up for years. I think the fact that he just won't fucking leave Joy alone is fucked up. I think his obsession with motherfuckers is fucked up. I think the way that he inserted himself on my motherfucking channel, in my motherfucking content, in my motherfucking life was fucked up. But you know what I also think is fucked up? How motherfuckers think that they got riders and they think that they have support, and then life will show them something else. Life will show you who really has support and who doesn't. And all along you screaming over there, oh, you a liar, you a liar. Don't nobody fuck with you. Don't nobody fuck with you. And look, you let Vaughn come over there and stir your whole shit up. All of y'all did. Y'all let Vaughn's little raggedy ass come over there and fuck up your whole motherfucking plan. Fuck up your whole situation. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, have a blessed new year, Blue. I'm trying to be good, Blue. I've been listening. Blue has been positive and inspirational. I don't want anybody to think that, because Blue is one of those people that will definitely try to talk you down, unlike she's been depicted. So that's what she is. You still listening, Cricket? Are you mad or not? Hold on.
Good ass arguments on the panel that we be having. Because I already done accepted those. I said, this is the chemistry. I got to accept that. You know what I'm saying? But this other one was something different. I'm like, this was some
Okay, Blue, I'll stop.
and it could be a shit, bro. You believe this and you push the narrative. And for me,
so John Frank says that if I believe something, I push a narrative. Isn't that what everybody does? He says this is some UP shit. Since you believe this, you push a narrative. Usually when I believe something, it has receipts to go with it. You said that Joy was a whole baby troll account and then got popped in a lie on my panel. Ever since then, your credibility has been zero over here because you were so fucking adamant about it and so fucking evil about it. And you didn't care what happened to her, what happened to her platform. You didn't care about the truth. And see, that's the problem that I have with people, is that they're willing to run with a lie without any fucking proof of it. I mean, concrete evidence of it. And you willing to run with it and spread that about a person. And then when the opportunity arises for you to apologize or clean that shit up or take the video down, you don't do none of that. You leave that shit up and you just let the streets just go running with that shit. That's what you do. That's what you did. Sitting up talking about somebody else, saying everybody else is a damn liar and lying all the damn time. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me pull up my other clip.
People don't know how to do that these days. There's the all power of control. People just want to control other people and see how well they get to do it, how well they get to intimidate folks, if it's going to work. Your days are coming to an end. Unfortunately or fortunately, those days are coming.
Let me ask y'all a question. That panel that they did on Monica's channel when they was all piling up against Joy and myself and Bam and Monica was having this good old time with all of her cemetery friends and shit, and they was really going in. Y'all saw how happy Vaughn was when she was on that panel with John Frank, knowing that she was already behind the scenes talking shit to Miss Tawanda about John Frank. Y'all see how they will pile up to try to take somebody else down, even though they know they don't fuck with each other? Did y'all pay attention to that and how quickly that fell apart? And the moment that shit fell apart and Mo No wasn't going in the direction that Vaughn and Miss Tawanda wanted her to go in, then all of a sudden Vaughn was right back on the bandwagon, calling Mo No slow and dumb and weak and all of this weird shit. It's just mind-blowing to me that these people can pick people up and put them down so quickly if you don't follow, the plan or the play or whatever. It does not seem strong at all. I don't know how anybody who does that runs from place to place trying to pile up on one or two people. I don't know how you would think that would make you look strong or powerful. Just speaking my mind about that. But we can ready to listen to what I don't know what this clip is about, but the person that sent it to me said it might be valuable for today. So
I'm just like, I just don't think this is. Every time I get to the end,
she's knitting. Oh no, this is okay. I got this the wrong one. This is about some Louis Vuitton or some shit like that. Don't want to do that one. Let's find another one. Y'all, I'm telling you, I got so many clips. I just couldn't even keep up. I mean, y'all just came in with the clips and the receipts for during that time. I want to find something that's a little bit closer, which is a little bit closer to what I want to talk about. Let me mute for 1 second. Y'all, give me a second. I'm trying to grab my other speaker. Don't talk shit about me, Mika. I'm trying to grab my other speaker.
Okay. I haven't been doing it. Take care of yourself. I don't care what other people do on their channels. I'm not gonna share out any negative commentary. Okay. Even if you could be defending me, you could be defending somebody I like. I'm no longer doing that. Okay. I haven't been doing it. But this is, public service announcement. All right. If you get into it with somebody, don't expect Vaughn to pick a side, because I'm not. If I ain't got nothing to do, I don't care if they was talking about me behind the scenes. I don't care, because how people feel about me is not my.
Well, why is this clip important? Unspoken purpose. This clip is important is because we're about to get into the actual timeline of events. This live was done just before Vaughn started coming for BAM. Why did Vaughn start coming for BAM? Is it UP's problem that Vaughn was coming for BAM? Absolutely not. And any other time, I would not have gotten involved in it. Just like you don't see me getting involved in the shit that BAM has going on with when she arguing with Vonnie or Lovely or anybody over there in J4K, really, because I don't know the history. It's not my fight, and those are her people. Them the people that she been fighting with for years. Not my business. It would have been the same with Vaughn if Vaughn hadn't told me certain things and done certain things behind the scenes. So the reason that I say that a lot of times people don't know the whole story is because you'll see something on YouTube and you'll think that you know everything because you might have watched every video or watched every live stream that person has done. Hell, you might have the screenshots. You might have taken notes and everything, right? But, oh yeah, we got 121 in the building. We got 77 likes. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Star. Please hit the thumbs up. Get us to 100 likes. But what I want to say is that you will think that you know the truth about what's going on. You don't know the truth because you don't know the conversations that happen behind the scenes. And myself and Vaughn had conversations behind the scenes before she came outside on BAM. And what happened was I did not know that she was talking shit about me and Bam prior to this, while we were thinking, I don't know what Bam was thinking, but I was thinking everything was good with me and Vaughn, even though I did not want to do the whole link up with Mimi and Too Strong thing that she wanted me to do, and the whole peace thing and all of that, and the prayer and all of that stuff. Didn't want to do that. Said, you go ahead, you have your life with them. I want you to be happy. That's pretty much what happened. I knew that she was going for peace with them because she expressed it behind the scenes. That's what she wanted, right? Wasn't my judge, not my place to stand in front of it. But she had some things to say about Bam. Now, I didn't know that she had these such deep negative feelings about Bam. But when I started watching these clips, everything started to make sense for me. And how she got so mad about me sharing out Deja Vu. If y'all remember, I shared out I said something about Deja Vu to Vaughn, not even thinking about it because we were having a conversation, and Vaughn took it like I was taking a shot at her because I shared out, I thanked Bam for making me laugh and all of this stuff. It had absolutely nothing to do with Vaughn. So Vaughn got mad and she started coming for me and Bam publicly. She pulled me in it. And she said I didn't come in her chat, but I went in Bam's chat. I shared out Deja Vu, and that's why she started coming for me. If y'all don't remember, I will show y'all the whole timeline as soon as I get all of those clips together. But this is the beginning of that. So listen. And all of this stuff is childish. And the reason that I'm going over it is because of how childish it is. And it's the most childish things that will make people go down the most evil, ugly roads. Like Vaughn has been dragging me and my family for months now. For what? Because I shared out a post that I shared out Deja Vu to Bam. At least that's what she said. It's so childish.
My business, okay? I don't care if they're talking about me in front of the scene.
Right.
All
She
right.
kept sharing the Backstabber song.
Keep this
right,
whole
Samantha.
Forgiveness thing going. Okay. And I'm gonna call it a thing because I'm really not you. Oh, Miss Mimi is going live to
listen to this. Now remember, I want y'all to pay attention to the timeline because John Frank said in his comment in his video that Vaughn was told to apologize to him, that it was already a movement going on behind the scenes for them to all link up. And it wasn't no link up for no damn peace. It was to link up to start attacking us again. Okay?
wrote some content before I knew him. He can have the slogan though.
Okay, listen.
Let's show other sectors that we can build thought provoking. So, okay, be on the lookout for that. Yes, KJ.
You too, Latrina. You have a good night too.
Miss Mimi is she's doing new content, okay, celebrity content. She has a daily devotional now. I think she's doing a really good job. Okay, so we have to support her. All right.
She wanted.
And when I say we have to support her, she's trying to move in a different.
She wanted me to support her too. She kept on trying to push Mimi on me. I'm like, that woman don't like. She kept on behind the scenes trying to push that woman on me. It was so fucking weird.
Direction, and we want to help her. Okay. Amen. Amen. I'm reading the community wall, and I agree with that. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Okay. So what was I gonna do? Oh, I'm supposed to be sharing out Mr. Lounge. Okay. So, hold on.
Remember, she was good with him too. Y'all pay attention to all of this. She was good with him and Lionel too. And what happened with that? Tried to come between their friendship too. Come on now. Are y'all listening?
Hold on. Let me find the channel. And it's not that I'm not subscribed, for the people that's, messy. It's because I'm on my laptop and it's not that easy for me to find people on my laptop. Okay. Hey, Miss Tina. I'm rebranding my channel and moving on. That's right. So, okay, here it is. So Mr. Lounge says, I'm honored to be recognized as the founder and architect of the thought-provoking content sector. Let's show other sectors that we can build thought-provoking content without beefing. And I like the picture. I think it's hilarious.
Now,
I haven't been doing
now, what's so funny to me about her statement with that, like when she was supporting him at that time, like she knew what she was doing behind the scenes already. She knew that she was already working to be messy. She knew that she was already working to try to come after the Bam at that time. And we getting ready to get into some content that's going to show y'all that it's basically she started this off with a fake support thing for Mimi. Hold on. So somebody sent me this clip, this screenshot from Vaughn during that time, and she shared out, this was before she did a panel with them, I'm assuming. She shared, because this was August the 13th. This was August the 13th, and she shared Miss Tawanda out, and it says, one mistake you should never make in this life is to allow yourself to be recruited by someone to hate another person who hasn't wronged you. Only a fool inherits other people's enemies as a sign of loyalty. Can you believe that Miss Tawanda shared that out? Only a fool inherits other people's enemies as a sign of loyalty. And she's sitting up there with the biggest cricket ass fool on the damn planet, because I was not Vaughn's enemy. I was not against Vaughn. Vaughn made it that way. And the other thing is that I didn't even know who the fuck Miss Tawanda was. This bitch stopped liking me because of somebody else. And the same thing, she said when she was asked recently, why don't you like Bam? Bam ain't never done nothing to me. And I used to like Bam. It's always somebody else's shit that she's inserted herself in, and she starts disliking the person. How dare these hypocrites share the shit out that they share out? They don't even see themselves. Tawanda, why are you in my fucking business, you weird ass bitch? What have I done to you? The only thing I can find is shit that you've done to me. Weird ass bitch. Yeah, she posted that. So somebody sent me that too. And Vaughn shared it. Hold on. Let me get to my next one. And Vaughn started sharing out things like the art of war, letting us know she was coming. Well, I didn't know that was what she was saying. Now, hindsight is 2020. So, thanks for letting me know.
Support by being in the bushes and listening. Okay. So don't let nobody, tell you you're not supporting because you're not showing up. And some people like to lie. Listen, say that they're in the bushes.
She was talking to Too Strong in this live stream, because the person that sent me this said right after that, Too Strong came outside and let Vaughn know that she was listening to her. And see, this is the thing, that's what I have to say about her. This girl will come out here and let everybody know exactly what's going on behind the scenes.
And they ain't. Okay. You always, if you let me put it to you like this, If you talk to people on the phone, you know they be lying, child. You be like, you seen my live? They be like, oh, girl, I got to go back and rewatch it. Just lying. But when people are really in the bushes, okay, when they're really in the bushes, you know, they'll be like, oh, yeah, I seen your live or, you know, whatever. So, and don't take it personally either, you know. I'm going to say this. I'm just grateful for grown people, okay? The grown people, you know. I'm grateful for them. But, you know, and it's hard for me to be in the bushes, child. I can't just sit in nobody's bushes and not make my presence known, whether it's a op or even like, you know, people that I support, because if I'm sitting in my ops bushes when I go live, I'ma, you know, throw some shade, just a little shade, okay? They be like, yeah, they know who I'm talking to, you know. So, you know, I've just never been good at being, you know, in the cut, never, okay? You gonna know I was there. See, that's my problem, okay? I like to be seen, so you ain't never got to worry about me telling you.
I don't know how I got it, but I got a secret benefactor that's been sending me all of John Frank's old live streams, like screenshots of his old live streams of when he was dragging Vaughn, and it's from an email account that I don't even recognize.
Okay to be chicken.
That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Shout out to that account. I said it in my email, though. I thanked them in my email. Hold on. Let me pull up the next one, because we're going to go to the one where she started talking shit. Talking shit. Ain't that right, Vaughn? I'm going to start calling you. I call you Vaughn's because you don't like it. That's the only reason I call it, because I used to call you Vaughn. But when I found out you didn't like it, I started calling you Vaughn's again. I mean, I started calling you Vaughn's. I know it's petty, but it's true. And that's why I hold on. I know this live is all over the place, but y'all got to get an idea of how all of this, reminding y'all of how all of this stuff started and how silly and
not waste your time trying to
how silly and childish it was. Hold on 1 second. Because it was, hold on. Give me 1 second. I should have put, I left them in the text message, and I should have put them in the damn I should have put them in the damn. Okay. Whew. Y'all ready to listen to the end of the live? Because I wanted to go back and I wanted to point some stuff out of Vaughn's live when she did the panel with John Frank. And I want to point out the end of the panel. I don't care who gets mad about it. It's something I wanted to react to, because I finally went back and listened to it myself. But I want y'all to hear this before we go on to talking about, like, the content that I'm about to do on your ass, ma'am. Hold on.
That boy, when that look, that thought the shit thing got too.
Get word. As if the motherfuckers out here.
You, Gears, Miss Tawana, and me, all because of his feelings. But I'm the orchestrator. I'm the one who sizing them up, and I'm doing this and doing that, building a hate train against them. I ain't did none of that. But all of the stories of what happened with him and Gears, him and Miss Tawana, he putting it off on me when he running around here spinning webs and shit. But go ahead.
Right, Mom and Linda. No, our community that we come from is that where Gears and I both stood in that community is that we always stood on what we really believed in our hearts were right and truth when it comes down to issue. That's just who we've been and who we was. He wanted Gears to come out here and give his honest perspective because Gears is a good friend of both of ours. And out here in this platform world, John is known for me and Gears being on his platform. So no, it ain't. He don't feel be betrayed by old friends. He just don't like what his old friends are telling him. His current friends, we're not old friends, but his current friends are telling him the truth about him.
First of all, friends don't get you on a public platform and blast you. Now, you could say that John Frank wasn't being a friend by publicly blasting you, but you didn't have to return it the same way. And that, to me, that's the mark of true friendship. If you try to settle something behind the scenes and it doesn't get settled, then walk away from it. I don't like the way that Vaughn brings everything. I don't like it when things come from behind the scenes, not because of fear of anything like that. It's out of a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is just my opinion, though. And I know people don't feel the same way. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm swinging for no damn John Frank because I can't stand him either. I'm talking about friendships.
It is what it is. He begged for it. He asked Gears to come out here and do it.
That part is true. He did.
And what he don't realize, he think that I'm just taking a side with the Mr. Wanda shit. And like, bro, I told you, bro, you've been looking crazy for a minute out here, bro.
And
you've been spiraling for a minute, bro. You've been doing some shiesty shit for a minute now, bro. Real talk.
Yep.
So that's why I didn't stick it. I gave you the whole rundown from this, that to that. Why the fuck would that nigga? If I see some shit don't look like it's gonna work, hey, move around. See, he just don't know I did. Ain't getting to no long drawn out. Hey, stop fucking with him. This shit happening too frequent. Hey, just stop fucking with him. It'll be the best for both of y'all. So I've been gave my little input on it. I just ain't had to come to tell him, because he the one who keep doing this shit in the public. Whatever they go through, behind the scenes when they on the phone together, that's them. But when this shit keeps spinning, spilling out into the public eye.
And see, that's what I want to say. When John Frank said that him and Vaughn are just alike, he never fucking lied. That is the absolute positive truth, because he brings shit from behind the scenes and she brings shit from behind the scenes. He's up in everybody else's business and all over everywhere, and she's in everybody's fucking business all over everywhere. He's claimed to talk to everybody behind the scenes. She definitely talks to everybody behind the scenes. The only thing is that she shares her quote unquote so-called friends' personal business when she hits the YouTube streets. He has restrained himself. He has held himself back. So when it comes to boundaries and stuff, he seems to have a higher moral boundaries than Vaughn does when it comes to friendships and exposing private communications, at least where Miss Tawanda is concerned. You know, nobody got that respect from Vaughn. Absolutely nobody that she's talked to. And she lies, makes up lies and throws everybody up under the goddamn bus with lies, though. And then wondering why motherfuckers, and then gonna say motherfuckers owe her an apology. How you gonna lie on every goddamn body and then say that they owe you a fucking apology? I keep on saying that, I know. Let's keep listening, though.
And it's really because if you can't control your emotions, I'm gonna tell her, hey, stop fucking with him. Dude that's on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to happen too motherfucking frequent. Just stop dealing with him.
When Mr. Wanda first hit my panel and she was like saying how much she loved my channel and how long she's been watching me and another content creator and how long she's been paying attention to this sector and all of that stuff, she hit my panel. It was Gears that hit the panel with her and vouched for her. He was like, she was his rider. She basically was, one of his, confidants or whatever. So.
Yep. And after that, when Dawn was out and I kept coming, you let me go ahead and keep it. You said what you said.
Right.
And it what it
exactly,
was.
Joy.
Yep.
And he asked you to come out here and tell your script because he would respect it.
Right. That's what he said,
And
right?
And I didn't even know that much, so I learned something else new today.
And that was his whole issue, that he wanted somebody who really knew both of them, right?
Y'all got to hear the way that John Frank hits that panel, though. Y'all have to hear that. And the reason I'm focusing on this is because, y'all, I can't stand that man. I really cannot stand on it. I was listening to him in the live today when I was listening to a little bit of Mo, and she was trying to get him to talk about people. And he was trying to push away from it. I listened to it. Yep.
Come out here because he was respected, right? He didn't want Vaughn to jump up into it because he don't know neither one of them. Or she don't know neither one of them. She don't know Mr. Warner like that, and she don't know him like that. So why she putting her motherfucking her 2 cents in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
so why you be putting your 2 cents in shit? You don't know me, and Mr. Wanda don't know me. Why y'all be putting y'all 2 cents up in my shit? Y'all don't know the conversations that me and Vaughn had. Y'all don't know the conversations that me and Too Strong had. But y'all inserted yourselves in every fucking thing that we had going on. And y'all weren't even a part of it. As a matter of fact, y'all was dragging all of us. Are y'all okay? It's okay for y'all to insert yourselves in shit that you don't know anything about, really. But it's not okay for somebody else to speak on your shit.
You can't be the one who don't allow a motherfucker to put their 2 cents in it by not motherfucking putting your business out there and showing motherfuckers got issues.
Wow.
That part.
Facts.
He said by not putting your business out there and showing motherfuckers that y'all got issues. But listen, I'll say something to Bam in my chat and they'll twist it and take it. Oh, you be mad at Bam. She about to throw Bam up under the bus. Bam gonna be back over there with LTG, and she gonna be, and it's gonna be LTG and Bam and Vonnie all dragging UP. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? What difference would that make? And why would you say it hasn't even happened? And that's the thing that I'm talking about. Y'all will say things that haven't even happened, and everything that Bam has said about y'all has happened. Everything she told me y'all were gonna do, y'all did it. Y'all still trying to find something that she has done to me. And listen, like I said, we done had some little arguments and stuff. Little arguments. Little. Because we handled them as adults. And I ain't never crossed no boundaries with her either, nor has she crossed boundaries with me.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is. He is who he is. And I don't think that there's much change. I don't even think that he's even remorseful. John is just John Frank.
Give us, we got 130 people in here.
I still just.
Y'all hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up now.
As an introvert. Mr. Warner, you went out.
Oh, yeah. I just want to let go. Loose me. I think this is some unhealthy ass shit.
And see, the thing about it is people kill me when they be like, loose me, when you don't even be calling that motherfucker. Vaughn and Too Strong did the same thing. Let me go. Ain't nobody calling you. Ain't nobody checking for you. Ain't you the one doing commentary all the damn time? You the one talking about it all the damn time. You the one bringing it up. You the one following me everywhere, coming to my motherfucking blocked ass channel. You're probably one of the 128 people that's in here right now. Could you please hit the thumbs up? Thank you.
Deal with it. Nope. Nope. It's like he said, we personal, we friends. In real life, if you was my man, my son, or anybody else, I'd cut your ass off. I will block myself and remove me from your life.
Wow.
It ain't worth it to me.
So all this shit that's been going on recently, he done came out here talking crazy about Vaughn for no motherfucking reason, acting like she done actually did some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, making everybody come for her.
That shit is straight weird, bro.
First of all, for the record, I'm not coming at Vaughn, so don't say that. Don't, Miss Tawanda, don't blame John Frank for me talking shit to motherfucking Vaughn, because Vaughn was talking shit to me. John Frank ain't got shit to do with me talking shit to Vaughn. Vaughn won't leave me the fuck alone. I've asked that bitch 1,000 fucking times to leave me the fuck alone, and she won't. So John Frank ain't got shit to do with it. And you know that, though. The fuck? But I'm going to talk about it. Just like you talked about what was going on with me and Vaughn, bitch, and inserted yourself. I'm going to talk about it. Weird ass. You a whole 70-year-old weirdo, lady.
You and Mr. Tawana been having these problems. Vaughn writing no motherfucking writing a post ain't got shit to do with what y'all relationship how y'all relationship is. It ain't got nothing to do with it. But you trying to act like it. She the one drawing a wedge between y'all. Man, stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Don't even put that shit out here like that.
I didn't even hear him say that, though. Did y'all hear him say that? Y'all let me know in the chat. I haven't heard him say that she was actually the one that drove the wedge, though. I didn't hear that.
I actually let him come back and say, I wasn't speaking to you and I cut you off and you was on the break. I was so goddamn going happy because I wanted relief. And the day he called me, I said, okay, I'll be nice to him, but that shit ain't last but 48 hours.
Oh, you heard it?
He get mad because I keep on saying, relax. Go take some medicine, do something. He take that shit as a dig, but that's serious. That's serious. You ain't even acting normal.
What's normal?
Can't nobody make it make sense to me how Vaughn is wrong for writing a post where she came from a good place. She wasn't tearing him down. She was trying to lift his ass up, really. So how do somebody tell me how she in the wrong for speaking on that shit?
Yeah.
Tell me how. Wow. Tell me how this thing resulted in
the relationship.
Right. How this resulted in.
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing with that post, because Vaughn is a liar and she knows exactly how J4K runs because she watched that shit. She studied y'all motherfuckers while y'all was with Bam. She dealt with y'all. She studied the fuck out of motherfucking John Frank. Trust me, I know. The bitch was obsessed. You couldn't tell her nothing. You couldn't tell her, sit down, shut up, don't pay attention to it. And I'm not even one of the people that was talking to her all the time. She was fucking obsessed with that nigga. Everything about him, she was obsessed with him. She hates that nigga. And that hatred did not go away when y'all made that fake ass kumbaya shit. That nigga dragged her kids, dragged her mama, dragged her granny, dragged her whole life, dragged her marriage, dragged her looks, dragged her whole fucking life. She hated him. And she didn't let that shit go. She don't like you either, Miss Tawanda. Newsflash. Shit. Girl. No, she knew exactly what that post was going to do. She knew what it was going to do. And she knew she was successful when he put up them FU fingers. And she knew she was successful when y'all didn't take his side with them FU fingers. She knew she was in the winning seat, bitch. She knows. She ain't no dummy. Y'all sitting around trying to paint her as this dumbass little victim ass little girl and shit. No. That's not who she is. Trust and believe that. She's the madame, right? The female pimp, right? The mental manipulator, right? Isn't she Vaughn the madame now? The bitch done just could put it all up in y'all face. She the one pimping the hoes now. Fuck out of here. In case you didn't know.
Him coming out on Vaughn, calling all type of bitches. He coming for her parenting again. He's saying all type of off the wall ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
if you go back a few months ago, he had nothing but good shit to say about Vaughn. But all of a sudden, she this fucked up ass person.
Mm-hmm. Mr. One, I listen to her every morning. She be talking some good proverb stuff. Because I ain't big on YouTube religion, and I ain't coming for nobody. But honestly, I be like, man, I don't be listening to that stuff. I be careful. I keep my religion close to me because I don't know what them people are believing. I don't know what they praying. Mr. Warner, me and them, they telling us some good stuff. You should listen.
Oh, she let y'all know. She know all that shit they doing over there is fake. Okay, Tawanda. You know all that gospel religion and Jesus stuff they doing is fake as hell. At least you said it without saying it.
He was praising them and pushing this relationship. I wasn't interested in none of it.
And Miss Tawana told me that herself.
Well,
honest to God. She said, I wasn't paying you no attention, Vaughn. We done had this conversation. I ain't going to get back into it. But if anything, I might have pushed up on Miss Tawana, but I thought it was okay too. So it's like, I got Miss Mimi, Miss Tawana, that was way before,
Listen.
I apologize to you, Miss Tawana. Like, that was back before, like, when me and you stopped beefing and everything. So it's like, shit, it's so, hey, all these good reviews.
Did you hear her? She said she had Mimi in her ear telling her, oh, make up with Tawanda. She had all these people in her ear telling her what to do. Pay attention to what she's saying.
Everybody that talk about you, they don't have nothing but good stuff to say. Everybody know you come on YouTube to play, you go back, doing what you doing. So I didn't do nothing wrong. I just was like, I like Miss Tawana anyway. Before me and her got into it over all that bullshit, it was like, why not? Hey, Miss Tawana, how you doing, girl? So yeah. I don't know. I don't know how all this became my fault, but it ain't. And that's it.
And it's not. And I'm not going to stand by it. And then he keep on yelling that I'm his mother. How do I look? Him keep going out here on all these women. And I'm not saying nothing. And then when I say something, he flips out on me because it's called me oppositional. No, you being disrespectful to women. And even now, I still say it. You don't know how to talk to him. I always say, John, please, it's the way that you talk. If he could have given anybody the time of day the way that he just gave Gears.
Wait a minute. So he can call some women bitches, hoes, and go off on some women. He can disrespect some women, just not you or the people that you fuck with, and they female. He can do all kind of fuck shit as long as you agree with it. But the moment that he's talking about you or Vaughn or somebody over there, it's off limits to be talking shit about women. Can you make that make sense? Shouldn't your support for men dragging women be universal? If that's your point. Because it's not making sense any other way. Y'all some hypocrites, I swear to God.
With somebody that he respect, look up to, and half scared of, he could have made it work for everybody else because he knows how to do it. That's his level of respect for the rest of us, if you want to be 100.
Wow. Wow.
He know when to shut the fuck up, sit down, and act like he got some sense.
Ooh.
He choose not to.
Now, mind you, after John Frank left this panel, they all agreed that they weren't going to talk shit anymore. And the moment he left the panel, they start laughing and talking shit. But he hits the link again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that weird ass shit. Cause I see this nigga out here like on this victim shit, like actually acting like somebody came out here and did something to him as if they ain't responded. Vaughn came out here and responded to the shit you did.
And truth be
Right.
told, Gears, because he kept saying how much he respected me and he was on his different path. And it wasn't just him and Miss Tawana, it was him and Anaya, you know, his relationship with Rashid. I know Too Strong messed with him heavy, Miss Mimi messed with him heavy. So it's like you don't want to push everybody away thinking that what you're doing is okay.
Yeah. And that's why he's out here, honest to goodness. The reason why.
Are you listening to that? Now, they not even J4Kers that Vaughn is talking about. And basically John Frank is thinking this is just my opinion, my perspective. It ain't nobody else's perspective or opinion. So don't judge anybody else or say anybody else was talking shit. This is me doing this reaction, okay? Basically, John Frank is expecting his original team, you know, J4K, to support him more than they support. No. Now they supporting Too Strong, Mimi. Well, Mimi is J4K. Now they supporting Too Strong and Vaughn and Anaya and Rashid and Triple more than they supporting John Frank. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all believe that shit? Boy, that's why you got to have your own support system. You can't rely on other people's shit thinking that they're going to be there for you when it's time to move on. They're going to move on to the next best thing. And right now they thinking that Vaughn and them is the way to grow their channels, I guess. Introduce them to a whole nother motherfucking community that they're going to try to destroy too. Because you can't destroy this one over here. So wherever you go, you trying to take over and rule the shit. And adults don't want to be controlled. They don't want to be told what the fuck to do with their channels, where they can go and where they can't go. Not everybody thinks with a J4K brain. Like you got to follow the leader and you got to be a part of this clique and you got to pile up and dox everybody. Not everybody thinks like that. Some people are independent.
He's out here trying to tear me down or doing it the way that he's doing it. And me and him had this conversation before, even this argument before. Who with the self follower, we fall out. So he's trying to make sure that they don't stop following him. So he's making me look bad. Oh, it's something stupid. I wouldn't ask nobody to stop going see his crazy ass.
Wow.
That YouTube is not that serious to me. I don't even have a channel and I don't even go live.
Exactly. And you ain't even the name. Wouldn't nobody know your fucking name if it wasn't for that motherfucker over there or Gears? Wouldn't nobody know who the hell you were? So how could you be you're not the name and you're not the face. So I don't know, like, girl, I mean, this woman thinks way too highly of herself.
And that's what all of this is about, is who they gonna follow. And if I be 100% honest, and that's why.
Did you hear that? She said, who they gonna follow? That's what you want. You want to lead people. Who they gonna follow? Not support. You said who they gonna follow. That's telling.
He wanted Gears to pick so that he can know if people gonna follow him or if they not.
Wow.
Just dumb shit. Little boy dumb shit. I don't even go live. And that's when he get mad and he go with that drop at shit and pull the drop at stuff back. It really, I'm not even mad at none of it. This shit is so damn immature.
It really is.
This is just, it just really, really.
And you the oldest one out of all, including me. You older than me. And look at you, involved with a little girl that's young enough probably to be your grandchild. Here you are, involved with all of these men that's younger than you, young enough to be your sons. and you should be elevating them, teaching, speaking life into them, motivating them, telling them something positive. But oh boy, your son, the son that you didn't kick to the curb, right, said that you was the one behind the scene in his ear telling him to do dumb shit, encouraging the shit, or bringing the shit to him. What kind of parental figure is that? That don't make no sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
I usually prefer to explore.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I done went back to the. No, because she doesn't want her. She don't want her hands dirty. I don't think anybody can get past getting their hands dirty, and this stuff is so public.
Him, or if they not. Just dumb shit. Little boy dumb shit. I don't even go live. And that's when he get mad and he go with that drop at shit and pull the drop at stuff back. It really, I'm not even mad at none of it. This shit is so damn immature. This is just, it just really, really shows the immaturity level. That's all. I ain't even mad at him. My stance is the same. I wish that we could, after all of this, go ahead on about our business, because I'm done. I don't want no apologies. I don't need no apologies. We don't have to make up. We can, just be in the same space and ignore each other. Act like I'm not here. If I'm doing content on a panel and you want to do content about what I'm doing, then I'm out here to be talked about. But talk about me just because you seeing me or because I'm around, man, say that shit for the birds. You a man. You a daddy. You got a whole woman. Save all this girl ass bullshit for something else.
Wait a minute. So when he's doing it to Joy, it's not girl ass bullshit. When he did it to Jamila, it wasn't girl ass bullshit. When he came outside on Truth Is, it wasn't girl ass bullshit. When he talks shit about me all the time, it's not girl ass bullshit. But when he's talking to you, it's girl ass bullshit. He needs to raise his kids and be with his family and all of that shit. How dare you? How dare you, Tawanda? Come on now, lady.
It ain't even worth it. You looking bad. And I'm just saying what it is I really feel. You looking bad. I don't even have a channel when you worried about subscribing. Where the people
okay,
won't go. They're going to stay over there with you, fool.
It's okay, Mika. It's just a few more ops in the bushes than we expected tonight. Hey, y'all. Hey. We making them mad, though. It might be some lives up and through the first of the year and everything. At least I didn't put my Grinch on y'all asses on Christmas Eve. Shoot. Enjoyed the holiday, right?
Now you ain't got to sit over here and lie on me. I'm this badass person. I know your whole, you sit up here 1 minute over there with Monica and talk about how I know your whole life and you trusted me for everything that you stand for. And now you're talking about I'm this malicious, crazy ass woman. It don't make sense to me.
But listen, you got people in your history that say that, because, we got this other lady over there. She went and did a live about you after, and she said, basically, you the same person. Like, you evil, you messy, you talk shit about people behind their back, you a pot stirrer. You've always been this way, Miss Tawanda. Always. She reacted to you. Yep.
You trusted your life, your kids, your woman, your livelihood
is she a man
with
too?
Me because I'm malicious.
Yeah, maybe about 23 hours.
It ain't awful. So if you come out here and you try to tell people that I'm this mean person and I'm manipulating stuff, then I'm going to come out here and tell them the truth about who John is.
Wow.
And you lying. And I don't have to tell your personal business to do it. I'll just keep reminding you, you need to check yourself.
So John Frank hits the panel now. He just hit the link again. I want y'all to listen to this, because remember when I told y'all earlier in the live stream they all agreed to stop talking about him. They agreed to stop talking about each other. So listen to how John Frank hits the panel.
You know, you want to talk about being a man and running shit? Why don't you run you first?
Wow.
This shit did not have to go this far under no circumstances. Oh, they saying that John want the link. It did not have to go that far under no circumstances. Nothing that I said wanted you hitting anybody's panel telling me to suck your thing over YouTube shit, but you love me so much and so devastated. I mean, the shit just don't make sense to me. Anything that I'm loving and I know that the consequences or I just love so much I can't
Now I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this, and please don't think that I'm taking up for John Frank, but if you didn't apologize for something a million fucking times and that person keeps on using that as a weapon to you, they want to beef, because that man John Frank Gopher Hernandez apologize for saying that so many fucking times. It was sickening. And still this bitch keeps on running with it. Accepted the apology and still keeps on running with it. I don't get it.
Disrespect that way. And the only man that I know think like that is a raggedy ass, abusive, nothing ass nigga.
Wow.
Those are the only people that I know do shit like that. That you want to come out here and just try to fight up with.
Now, all this time that she's talking, John Frank been on the panel and he's been silent. Keep listening.
Woman, and be disrespectful. Be a man. Say, fuck you, Miss Tawana, and walk away. I would have had respect for you.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been able to be your friend again. But you come out here and tell me to suck your dick. We can't make up from that. I didn't do this. You did it. Any kind of way you want to look at it.
So this is what I don't understand. If somebody apologizes to you and you accept the apology and y'all say, let's move on, and then you say, we can't make up from that. Well, then what was the apology and the acceptance of the apology? Wasn't that not moving on to be friends again or anything like that? That was moving on to move past that thing. You know what I'm saying? That he apologized for like 1,000 times. Just curious, Miss Tawanda. Just curious. Whew.
You've hurt my feelings a million motherfucking times, and I don't been your friend. Why, Gears, stop telling me to just cut you off, because he don't, Gears, I'm paraphrasing, because I'm acting like a motherfucking dummy, because it keep happening over and over again, and I got enough heart to let it happen one more time. But one more time than been one time too many. I don't have to say your name. I can walk away. Leave me the fuck alone.
You the only one talking.
And for as harsh as it sounds, it's real. This shit done got too bad. It's too personal. It's too ugly. We cannot be friends, because I will never, ever trust you the way that I trust you before.
Wow.
No, I'm always be on God. And since I can't be me around you, there's no point in being around you. And it's just that simple. So I'm done.
Can I talk?
I'm done with it. Go ahead. Go ahead, John. I didn't even know you was
I've been up here for a while.
Okay.
So I hear you. And a lot of things I found out today that I didn't know, that I wish I knew at the moment, but that's besides the point.
Now I wonder if the things that he wished that he knew, like that they was talking shit about him behind the scenes, that they was having power. What did he call them? Ponderosas? Wasn't he saying that people was having ponderosas behind the scenes on other people? They was having a ponderosa behind the scenes on John Frank while he thinking he got a whole team of people supporting him. And his team is having a motherfucking Ponderosa. Isn't that what you was laughing at when Too Strong came outside on me? And you wanted to be Von's lawyer and shit? Yeah, let's lawyer up. Yeah, let's make a bigger Ponderosa on UP. And yo people having a Ponderosa on you.
I have my own opinion, right? And I hear y'all, and you put a lot of things in my face, right? And a lot of things I agree with y'all on, but then there's these small pieces of things that I'm telling y'all that y'all still manufacturing into your own narrative, and that's what bothers me. But that don't even matter. The disrespect happened. I hear y'all. Cool. So now, moving forward, I get it, right? But moving forward, how are we supposed to handle this from here and on that? Just give me a quick look, because that's what I want to.
Now, I'm going to say this. Out of everybody throughout this whole damn panel, that was the most mature thing that was said on that panel that whole damn day. He said, I hear you. I hear everything that y'all saying. I agree with some of it I don't, you know. And some of it's making me mad. But how can we move on from this? Because I want to let this go. Basically, he manned up.
Because I don't want to stay around and cause more whatever. So,
you know what?
Moving forward,
We got
what's the solution?
something people. We got 120 something people in here. I need witnesses. You tell me exactly what you want so everybody can hear it and understand it from here on out.
I'm just gonna literally leave y'all around, all of y'all. Not gonna be in your space, just out of sight, out of mind.
Don't watch me then, John Frank, because I'm going to be talking about this shit maybe.
And I'll do the same. I'll do the same. Out of sight, out of mind. I won't mention your name.
Listen.
I won't, I just want to be done. I won't even do any son joke. I act like I never had a son on here or none of that. I'll try to figure out a way to talk around it, not talk about it.
She'll try to find a way to talk around it, not talk about it. You still talking about it by talking around it. You still, it would have to be in a subliminal way that you saying that you're going to talk shit. But you still letting this man know that you going to still take your little shots and shit. Sad. You too grown for this.
Whether it's good or bad. When we say forget and move on, act like it did. I mean, like, let's literally try to act like it didn't happen.
Agreed.
I don't have to be referenced for nothing.
Oh, Lord.
Agreed.
And I won't reference you for nothing.
All right, so before I leave, listen, I'm never going to be able to, but right now, I still feel bad about the SMD thing. So out of all the things we talked about on here, the one thing you could honestly know and take 1,000% serious is
don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm close to even hearing. I am close to even hearing about it. I'm closed off for it. It's over, it's done, and we moved on.
I just want to say that before I move off. That's it. So if there's anything else that needs to be said, I'm just going to step off. Straight?
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, he was. He was willing to walk away. Now listen to this. Listen.
Hello.
Child, look. What pastor say? He giving out awards this year, Miss Tawana. You up for nomination?
Award? What kind of awards he giving out?
I don't know. Wait, I gotta go back and read it. Hold on.
She said WAP pastor said he giving out awards this year and you up for nomination, and she acting like she didn't read the comment. Then she said, I don't know, I gotta go back up and read it. Listen to what she says. Vaughn is evil. She don't take none of this shit seriously that she does to people. You could hear the sincerity. And I'm gonna say this. You could hear the hurt in John Frank's voice. You could hear the sincerity in it. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to let this shit go and move the fuck on. You could hear all of that shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. It's easier to hear this kind of commentary from your ops, but it's hard as hell to hear people that you fucking supported dragging you. It's hard as hell to hear people that you was on the phone with when they was crying and going through and they supported you and you supported. It's hard as hell until you get to a certain point where you get to like, I don't give a fuck anymore. But at the beginning, that shit, it hits harder than anything any op can say. A motherfucker that you done had they back and ain't never done nothing to them. And then all of a sudden they coming outside on you. That's a hard ass pill to swallow. It really is. And it seems like Vaughn and Miss Tawana enjoyed that shit. They seem like they enjoyed that shit. Listen to them after.
Oh, goddamn, he gonna put it on Tubi?
Best vintage WAP. Lord have mercy. He's something else. Well, y'all.
Best vintage WAP. That Mr. WAP pastor said you got the best old pussy. Oh, Lord.
Oh, I don't know what else to say. Gears, you got something you want to say?
Nah, I think I did what I came here to do.
Wow.
Yep.
Listen at her.
Thanks, Gears.
Thanks.
Wow. She's laughing. Thanks, Gears. It's a joke to her. It brings her joy to cause her son pain. Damn dirty shame.
Gears.
Gears, bro. Oh, and he ain't even give me a fee. He ain't even charged me a fee.
Look.
Gears, you was our lawyer. Gears was our lawyer.
Look,
I'm gonna start charging fees.
Look, you better let them know I ain't never lost a case.
Never lost.
Gears can be my lawyer forever, my YouTube career, okay? Look, Gears, when I blow up and I be like Peach McIntyre, I'm gonna hire you, okay? I'm gonna be able to give you some money, all right? I'm gonna be like, where Gears at? Mr. Tawana, you still talk to Gears? Look, present all evidence to Gears and we gonna get somewhere.
But no, I appreciate you.
We gonna get somewhere. I won. Oh no, I didn't win. Gears won.
But thank you, Vaughn, for hosting the live. I appreciate that.
Did you go out?
No, you can hear me?
No, you good, Gears. You good. I greatly appreciate. Look, I really do appreciate it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna give some of these cash apps back away in the.
Thank y'all. Hopefully this.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Gears?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Thank y'all. Ron, you was a good host. Thank you for letting us have it over here, letting Gears have it over here, and I'm finally clearing up. Hopefully this is really, truly it on this subject.
Hey, Vaughn, know they asked the Your former friends, I know what they as mad they had to come to your channel to watch this shit.
Again, look, I'm back here like that lady over there finna run with it. She's over there collecting cash out. I'm like, but I got some results today. It wasn't all bad. It was good. This is great.
You ain't got to answer them. Let me tell you, you are YouTube content creator. You had your own content. You not borrowing it from somebody else's. You wasn't reviewing. You had exclusive. You had the exclusive.
Shout out to Gears, y'all. Shout out to the lawyer Gears, okay? Counsel Gears. Attorney Gears.
Okay, y'all. I think I'm done right now. I don't really have anything else to say. They laughed until the end. I think, they mentioned myself, and I think that I don't really think that Vaughn cared about how anybody felt. I don't think Miss Tawanda cared about how she made anybody else feel. The only thing that I think they cared about is how they looked. And Vaughn did not want to appear to be having problems with her newfound friendships, but the reality still remains is that nobody believes that you guys are friends in the first place. I don't know why you expect for people to see a group of people. I would never believe that certain people can actually be friends, because once you violated me, anybody, any human being, to a certain point, once you violated somebody, gone outside, the boundaries and entered their real lives and went after their families and their children and stuff like that, there is no coming back from that. None. And I don't care what people say. I don't care how they front. I don't care how they put their swords down because they want to pick you up as a partner in a fight or whatever. In the back of their minds, they're still thinking, that bitch dragged my goddamn kids, or that motherfucker put my grandmama's name in a chat, or this old bitch said I was a hoe sliding up and down on dicks and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm talking about Vaughn and her relationships with these people and the others too, everybody. And you see the first thing that comes up and comes out, all of the reads that she did on John Frank was the old shit that she was saying before, the ways, and she reminded him of all of the things that he had done to her, all of the fuck things that he had done to her. And he went back to some of the old reads that he had about her. And that's because those feelings never really went anywhere. They just set them aside for the mission. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say I appreciate, everybody that I rock with now, because we haven't had those issues. I know when I was dealing with Too Strong, I'm dealing with somebody who had hit links and been on panels before dragging me with the ops. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that anymore. And same with Vaughn, when she was with, the Sippers, she was in my comment section, always calling me names, always in their chat, dragging me and stuff like that. Same with Anaya and Rashid. You never know. And the same thing with Triple. So when you know that you have people that will go back and forth like that, will flip flop and pick up the people that they need when they need to fight somebody, you should honestly think that one day they might do the same to you. And that's where I had to get in my head. And I thank God that I'm there. I'm never I'm taking, it's so many people that gave me advice, from Huggy to Rec to people over here, even Urban. It's so many people who have given me advice saying, don't even entertain it. Don't go down those paths and stuff like that. I will never, ever, ever again, and I'm saying this out loud, I might not want to beef with somebody who has ever sat on links and drug me with my ops. I will never support another person like I did, that I know does stuff like that, goes from platform to platform, or has gone from, place to place, dragging one person and then set their sword down when they start getting dragged by their very own friends. It's sad to see, but Miss Tawanda, she tried to paint a picture like I was trying to pick John Frank up. Never. Not in a million years, ever. He crossed a whole lot of boundaries. And I learned, it's something that Anaya and Rashid and Too Strong and even Triple and Vaughn taught me. It was a lesson. It was a lesson that I should have learned from Paula. And I should have took that lesson with me for the rest of my YouTube life. But I didn't. And I trusted. And I let my guard down again. That will never happen. The only people that I'm fucking with the long way is people that have fucked with me the long way. That's it. Those are the people that I trust. My moderators, people that, haven't done those things. And that's what I have to say to y'all. If you can forgive people and you can move on. I can forgive and move on and not talk about people anymore, but that don't mean I'm gonna fuck with them again. It doesn't mean that we gonna be kumbaya and on the phone and all paneling up and shit like that. That's not what I see for my life. I don't see myself ever acquiescing to people who have crossed those boundaries. So listen, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. She hasn't. Yeah, I know she has an obsession. I know and see, Tawanda has an obsession with me too that I don't fucking understand. I don't understand why this old ass woman is so fucking obsessed with me and every fucking thing that I do on my channel. And I don't know where all of the hate comes from because all I do is commentary. You saying? And yeah, and Bam, see, that's the other thing. And they want me to hate Bam so much because of the problems that they've had with Bam. I haven't had those problems. They want me to judge Bam based upon things that everybody sees right here on YouTube. Like everybody acts a certain way right here on YouTube, and they want me to hate somebody who has never done anything to me, and they want her to hate me. And I've never done anything to her but support her. So that's what I don't understand about y'all. And then when I see the thing that blows me, I gotta repeat this again, but the thing that blows me about the whole Vaughn thing is that it was you and Too Strong, Vaughn. You, both of you, who came outside, made up all of these lies, and said that it was me and Bam fighting behind the scenes, and you knew it. Said you had proof and everything. And all along, it was you projecting your shit onto us. Leave us the fuck alone. Let me be honest with y'all. Okay. I really wanna stop doing this commentary. Like I said at the beginning of this live, I really want to stop doing this commentary and focus on the things that I want to focus on. And I'm hoping that, that I'm able to talk myself down and talk myself away from like this vengeful feeling that I have for her, like, and let it go because it's not hurting anybody but me in the long run. And that's all. Hey, Lisa, that's all that vengeance does. It hurts the person who has that vengeful heart. In the long run, if I keep on going down this direction, it ain't gonna hurt no damn Vaughn. It ain't gonna hurt Too Strong or none of the other motherfucking ops. It's going to hurt me. You understand? And that's the thing that we all have to focus on. What do you want to give your energy to? Because whatever you give your energy to is who you become. And that's all I have to say. Listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. Oh, and Bam, I cannot see any text messages, but if I need to watch some content, I want to watch some videos and stuff because I really want to catch up on some things. I need to find out what live Vaughn was the live today that Vaughn was talking shit about me in. Was it today? Are you still doing your live? Yeah, I'm still doing my live with my family. Now, listen, I got 2 more family members that want to join the live, y'all. I think we might have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just got to get the date down because everybody wants to be on the panel. And listen, my family want to be on camera, girl. They talking about, I don't want to be behind no avatar. I want people to, y'all, my god sister, Danielle, she want to be on the damn panel too. It's so many people want to be on the damn panel. My god sister said, I want to tell the truth about how. I said, this ain't that kind of damn panel, girl. This ain't that kind of damn panel. But it's been so many lies, you know what I'm saying? So many things that have been said and so many lies that have been told, but yeah, I'm not listen, ain't nobody worried about that. She's still doxing and still following and everything. My people ain't worried about her. Ain't nobody worried about her. Only thing they gonna do is just dox. That's all they're gonna do. And none of my family is ashamed of their lives. Nobody's ashamed. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's afraid of anybody coming for them or attacking them or anything like that. Everybody can pretty much, handle themselves. What quote is that, Blue? What quote did I say? What quote did I say? Yeah. Where Myron at? Hey, Myron. Long time no see, Myron. Myron, do you remember when you was good with Dead Girl and you did that live stream? And you was talking about, I maybe shouldn't even bring this up because I shouldn't even mention her name. She want to be a part of this commentary so damn bad. Oh my God. She wants somebody to talk about her. But listen. Hey, Alec. I gotta watch your videos, Alec, because I saw a couple of titles and I'm like, I'm clueless as to what you're talking about too. I gotta catch up, y'all. I swear to God, I am not. You was in love. You was in love with her. Yeah. That's the live I shared out where John Frank and Gears called me to the carpet, y'all. And they said I can't be. No, I shared out JJ's live when he was coming after. But the first live, the reason that John Frank set his sights on me was because I shared a live out from you. And I guess y'all were beefing at the time. And he said I shared the live out to take a shot at him. And I didn't know either one of y'all. And it's just so mind-blowing to me that y'all be so, like, you be thinking that people know you and you don't. Like, I don't really know anybody still to this day in J4K outside of the motherfuckers that come for me and the ones that I have done a little bit of commentary on. So I don't know what quote you talking about, Blue. I don't know what you talking about either. I don't know. I'm about to get my butt off of here, though. Blue, just tell us before we go. What was it? Tuning Craig. I am Myron. Some people want me to shut up, but I get more love than hate, thank God. Because the haters, to me, like, they falling by the wayside so damn fast. It's like mind-blowing. And then you're seeing that the very same thing that they accuse everybody else of is exactly who they are. The doxing, the trolling, the everything. It's like, you said only a fool would take someone else. Yeah, so that quote came from Miss Tawanda, though. Only a fool would take someone else's problems and make them their own. And and that's true. That's true. Me and my god sister, we were talking about that, Danielle. We were talking about how you will have the best intentions for somebody, and you'll think that you're doing something to help somebody, and they'll turn around and flip everything that you did and turn it into something maniacal or malicious. And that's what blows my mind about Vaughn. Like when I think about Vaughn, and when I think about how supportive and how motivating I was to her when she was doing her spiritual journey, I was always like talking about positive stuff or trying to keep her away from negativity. And for her to come outside and try to flip every fucking thing that I said to her and make it something evil or mean or something, it's just kind of like, and I think that people do that in order to fit in with their new clique or whatever, but you don't have to lie. And I'm going to say this to anybody and everybody. You don't have to lie, because when you being picked up by another group, you don't really have to lie. All you have to do is ride with them and dox with them and talk shit with them. You don't have to make shit up. I've done enough shit out here on these YouTube streets that you could pick some shit up that I've done and tell the truth about it and make commentary off of it. You don't have to lie and say, I told you that I didn't believe somebody's story, or that. I've never talked to you like that. I've never, ever told you anybody's business or the way I feel about anybody else. I would be a fool to do that. You are one of the people out here on these YouTube streets that brings every fucking thing to YouTube. You are one of the last people that I would share anything personal or private with, or anything that's talking shit about anybody else. First of all, I wouldn't do it with anybody unless it's a fucking op already. But I definitely wouldn't do that with somebody like you. Never. And then the other thing is, when she said that about Joy, I'm like, girl, I knew you and Joy was cool. Why in the hell would I say something like that about Joy to you? If I know you and somebody is cool, why in the hell would it? First of all, I ain't never said nothing like that. But why would I say something like that to you, the likes of you? It's the lies that you've been telling since, this last time, the stuff that you was doing the first time with the recording and all of that shit. But after you said you were saved, after you got dumped, after you said you were, do you realize that you look worse after you got dumped? And you came after way more people after you said you were saved by God and everything. I don't even think you realize that. I don't even think you realize how many fucking people you came after, people that never did any fucking thing to you. And you think you're going to be able to wash your hands of all of that shit like everybody's going to forget? No, they're not. They're not, and it don't have shit to do with me. And you make every fucking thing that you do and say about me, and you forget what the fuck you say and what the fuck you do. You done stabbed so many motherfuckers in their back that have never done you wrong, Vaughn. And you know it. And you had some good friends. You had some people that really rode for you. And you traded them for people that drug your whole fucking life. And you want to blame me for it. Girl, this girl came out here and lied and said, I told all of her business. Only people that told your business is the motherfuckers you over there with now, and you know it. But you still keep on telling that fucking lie. And then the thing, y'all, that blows me is that everybody knows the truth. Them motherfuckers that's over there with her, they know the truth because they were a part of it too. And all of them sit up and lie. Rewrite history. Yeah, girl. You of all people are a op. She done put your business out here and girl, I just can't believe this girl. I cannot, I can believe her now. I can believe her now. I don't feel for her though. Exactly. She did. She told her own business. And then she forgetting the whole timeline. Most of her business was put out very early on. Very early on after that Nicole stuff. And then she came out here and told her whole fucking life. And said she was going to put it out here before they put it out here. All they had to do was drop a little morsel in her little dumbass face, and she came out here and put all of her own damn business out here. Told all her tea. And then on the phone, she telling all of these people her business. How do you tell somebody who, girl, how do you tell strangers some of the most intimate details about your fucking life and then come out here on YouTube and start dragging them and lying on them? And then you would get mad if Bam came out here and talk shit, or if I came out here and talk shit, but you riding with the motherfuckers that did tell all your shit. That don't make no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. And you pointing the finger at me like I did it to you. I ain't done none of that shit to you. And you know it. You point a finger at Bam or Mika or somebody like you. You know ain't nobody done no shit like that to you but the motherfuckers you over there with. But you sitting over there with them other new people over there, the church people and shit, trying to rewrite history. And some of them fools believe in your ass. They gonna be in this very spot in no time flat. Guaranteed. They gonna hear their business that they told you coming out of somebody else's motherfucking mouth, or they gonna receive a text message of you talking shit. I guarantee that, because you ain't gonna change. This has been you your whole fucking life. It was you in real life, and it's you on social media, girl. And I don't know why the fuck you picked me. I don't know what made you think that you was gonna be the one. What made you think that you was gonna be the one? Let me play a little outgoing song. Let me play a little song as we leave out. Shoot, she thought she was gonna be the one. No, not the 1, 2, or the 3. Girl. I just want to say this before I go. They picked you up because they needed you for me, Yvonne. They need you for me. You needed me for them. Get the fuck out of here. Whom shall I fear, bitch? Whom shall I fear? Fuck out of here, bro. Anywho, let me play this. And I think I'm gonna play this. I hope I don't
Okay, I'm one of the ones. A new creation, one who believes I am a child of God. A holy nation, friend of the king. I'm protected and I'm loved. I'm an heir, so on the seas. I've been forgiven, I have been freed, I have been chosen, I've been redeemed. Okay, I'm one of the ones. One of who? One of the unashamed, I mean unashamed. Never do I hesitate or doubt to call upon his name. Call him mighty God, call him Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings, he's the one who reigns. He's the Alpha, Omega, Jehovah, and we give him glory because he is the one. Yeah, do we walk through the valley? We will not fear any evil. We running and not growing weary. And soaring on wings like we eagles. We getting rid of our pride and stepping away from our ego. We keep our lips from telling lies, our tongues from speaking the evil. We got on the armor of God, the belt, the truth, the shoes, peace. We know that the devil's a lie. The word, the bottom, and lose and sleep. We been depending on God. He said his grace is all we need. So where we keeping our minds? We keeping our minds stayed on me. Cause he is the one. I done done been in the world, but I never been friends with the world. Maybe because I'm not of the world, I don't follow the world. Even if I'm meant to take an L, then it's probably out of this world. I'm a model of the world, I'm a represent God on this earth. In and outside of the church, the Father is first. I don't have a physical Bible, but baby, my Bible at work. I know God is the one that supplies me with all that I need. That is through Jesus Christ, and I'm certain that all things are possible if you believe. So keep on speaking life. I know from the love of God that nothing can separate me. Not even death, either life. I know poverty catches up with too much slumber or sleep. So I'ma just sleep at night, and the Lord is my strength. But who should I be afraid of? I fall on my knees and repent. He's better than what I done gave her. If I am the one being sent, Satan gon' see what I'm made of. Man, if you had any sins, I'm telling you now, he would change them. It's a delicate thing when I say I'm a step for the king. I put that on everything with a mess. I'm clean, I don't mess with the devil, it stings. I love and respect Elohim, he be setting us free. We know that all things are working together, declare and decree. Do you know of all things and God is preparing for me? No, it's never been seen. Okay, I'm one of the ones, a new creation, one who believes I'm a child of God, a holy nation, friend of the king. I'm protected and I'm loved, I'm an heir, sowing the seeds. I've been forgiven, I have been freed, I have been chosen, I've been redeemed. Okay, I'm one of the ones, one of who? One of the unashamed, I mean unashamed. Never do I hesitate a doubt to call upon his name. Call him mighty God, call him Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings, he's the one who reigns. He's the Alpha, Omega, Jehovah, and we give him glory because he is the one.
So y'all, that was Gifted Hands, and I'll share it out on my community wall. Listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. It's almost the next day here because it's 11:53 right here in cold Michigan. It's not as cold as it should be though. But I think we're gonna have like 49 degrees tomorrow. That's like a heat wave here. Then it's going back down to the 20s. So I don't know when I'm gonna go live again. Probably not tomorrow. But I will see y'all sometime soon, okay? Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. And bye, guys.